Over 2,500 years ago, a man named Siddhartha Gautama set out on a journey to understand why people suffer. He later became known as the Buddha, which means the awakened one. His teachings still help millions of people find peace today. Siddhartha was born a prince in a palace in Nepal. His parents, King Suddhodana and Queen Maya, wanted him to be a great king. Growing up, he was surrounded by luxury and never saw the pain or suffering outside the palace walls. One day, Siddhartha left the palace and saw 4 things that changed his life: an old man, a sick man, a dead body, and a peaceful monk. He realized that suffering, like sickness, aging, and death, was part of life. At 29, Siddhartha made a big decision. He left behind his royal life and family to find out how to end suffering. For 6 years, Siddhartha tried many ways to find the truth. He fasted and meditated, but after pushing his body to the limit, he realized that extreme suffering wasn't the answer. He decided to follow a middle path, not too much comfort but not too much pain. Siddhartha sat under a tree called the Bodhi tree and meditated deeply. After many hours, he finally understood the truth about life and suffering. He had become the Buddha, the one who is enlightened. The Buddha began teaching others what he had learned. His main message was that suffering is part of life, but there is a way to end it. He called this path the Eightfold Path, which teaches people to live with kindness, mindfulness, and wisdom. The Buddha traveled for many years, teaching people from all walks of life. His message spread across India, and more people followed his path of peace. At the age of 80, the Buddha passed away. His final words to his followers were, "All things change. Work hard to find peace." Today, the Buddha's teachings still help millions of people around the world find peace and happiness by living with compassion and mindfulness. The story of Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha, reminds us that the way to end suffering begins within ourselves. Thanks for watching Disturbing Curiosity. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.